because that's what the first boss looked like, I think. So that one's going to be like a crystal, that one's a big eye thing. Yeah. Alright, we'll nab some stuff just to get back used to how to play. I'm not going to go very deep because I don't have... Wait, I think I have one heal on me, but I didn't buy any more. Just get back into the swing and then we'll worry about making progress. What's E3? Don't know. Hello, Ox. You started saving up for PS4 yesterday specifically because of the Spider-Man game. I'm looking forward to the Spider-Man game. I like all the Spider-Man games, even the bad ones. But this new one does look good. Also, people pointed out that in the trailer for, or maybe it was the live gameplay demo. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got to check the volume of this because it feels like it's loud. Did you reset your volume, Moonlighter? No, you're way down there. Okay, it's just me then. I think in the live gameplay demo they did on the couch after the conference stuff, they spotted that the Avengers Tower is very clearly in the background. And I'm curious if that's actually going to have anything done with it, because this is... Who is it that's making the Spider-Man game again? It's oh, I'm blanking on the name. I was going to say Quantic Dream, but that's not right. Chat will tell me in a second. Quick move, all. Insomniac, was that it? Either way, the point is, it's not Square Enix doing it yet, it's Insomniac. So what's very weird is that there is no mention of that Marvel tie-in game that Square Enix had the rights to, that they teased either last year or the year before. So either they've not made any progress or it's fallen apart and now no longer exists. But it's interesting that they would reference the Avengers at all in the Spider-Man game that's coming. I'm not saying they shouldn't mention it, but I'm just saying, like, why bother? Unless maybe they've got the rights to make some of the Avengers get cameos? I don't know. It's obviously not got anything to do with the movies. But they could still just have a comic book representation of some other person. Like one of the previous Spider-Man games had Wolverine in it. Actually, I didn't play that one. That was Web of Shadows, right? I think I got it and then I tried to run it and the PC port was garbage, so I gave up. Because I got it cheap in a sale or something. And I tried to play the one... Oh wait, no, maybe Web of Shadows is the one I'm thinking of. The one where you like go through different time periods, like Noir Spider-Man and Futuristic Spider-Man. I got bored of that one. I never finished it. I didn't say Revengers, I said Avengers. The Avengers Tower is in the new Spider-Man game. That's what we're talking about. It was seen in the gameplay demo they did. It's one of the sites you can see around the New York of the game. So let's just clear the entire floor. Oh, right, I forgot that that's still in the filter until I see Infinity War, yes. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, we can change topic of discussion now. Although, I did see Black Panther. I used my day off to watch that, because it came out on Blu-ray, so I finally got around to seeing it. Without spoilers, in case anyone is planning on seeing it and hasn't yet, I think it was okay. It was just okay. I don't think it was anything special. I don't think it had enough humour. The CG seemed very bad. For some reason, like specifically at the end when people are being thrown around by the CG rhinos, I thought that looked laughably bad, like really, really terrible. For some reason, it looked badly done. I don't know why. But yeah, it was fine. I think it suffered from me seeing Ragnarok first, because Thor Ragnarok is just really, really good. So Black Panther didn't really stand up to that, sadly. If I'd seen it before Ragnarok, I might be more positive on it. But I don't know. It didn't have enough humour for how little was going on in it as well. I felt the jokes were a bit flat. And it is also a bit jarring that they're so technologically advanced and yet so tribalistic. It's a bit hard to swallow that they would still be that way, despite being so technologically advanced. What would have made more sense was it was all a ruse. Like they were, that the whole tribalistic thing was just them pretending to further hide their secret. But no, they're just that way, and I just didn't find that particularly believable. But I guess in the cinematic universe there is magic, so you know, let's sell some stuff. Any special birthday meal that night? I don't even remember what I had, so probably not. I'll be going for a meal with family much later on. Most of my family's away on holiday at the moment, so it won't be until they're back from that. Let's see, you remove curse, right? So let's just do that. Put you there, and then let's put you in. No. Keep forgetting you've got to hold. They can't stack now that I've... Ooh, but they're the same item, aren't they? I want you there. I want you... for... Hello, Sly Thief. Yes, I'm aware that it was mostly lost via colonization, but what I'm saying is they have flying cars and all this amazing technology, but they still, like, think a god has anything to do with it, or spiritual animals, which I find unbelievable. But I know it's got to have spirituality and all that garbage. I think I noticed a mistake or plot hole as well, but I've forgotten what it is now. Now I have 2 hits. No. No, them being in tribes in the council and that kind of thing, I have no problem with that. It's just they're so focused on tradition and doing things that modern societies wouldn't do, like trial by combat and crap like that. They wouldn't do that. Or if they did, they'd do a futuristic version of it. I needed that, but I don't remember why. I think I don't need it anymore, because that was for the greatsword, wasn't it? Hello, Biggie Smalls. Either way, it was still fine. It's not a film I would watch again, and I feel like if you were suggesting to someone like the bare minimum of movies in the cinematic universe to watch to know what's going on, it's one you could skip for sure. I feel like you could skip Thor Ragnarok as well, honestly, but that's not one I would say to skip because it's very, very good. I think the Infinity War Blu-ray is out in August, so I will see it then. I like Doctor Strange enough, it was fine. I like the weird visuals more so than like what was going on. How is this not hitting you? There we go. Although there was a certain amount of it that was just like, here's a weird visual for the sake of a weird visual. Isn't that weird? I did answer yes. I didn't have time and Sora was too young when Infinity War was in theatres for me to find the time to see it because it's too bloody long and the good cinema that I would want to go to is too far away from me. Am I going to have to go through the... No. Okay, it's a very weird layout for a floor. I've heard Incredibles 2 is getting very good reviews. I've seen the first one, and I remember just thinking it was okay. I didn't really understand why it was so vaunted as being amazing. I didn't think it was bad. Ah! But I didn't see why it was super popular. You all saw that, right? That wasn't just me? Good job I didn't want that jelly, I guess. He had to go, his planet needed him. Like, The Incredible 2s is not something I'd go to the cinema to see. It's the kind of thing if my mother or my sister bought the Blu-ray or DVD, if I saw it, I'd be like, hey, can I borrow that sometime just to watch it? I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, though. But I'm not a big movie person. I've still got a pile of movies I keep on meaning to watch and haven't yet. I still haven't watched the second John Wick, even though I've got it sitting on Blu-ray as well. The jelly didn't do well in focus groups. Its fly away factor was through the roof. Why am I not hitting the slime, but I was hitting the thing that's further away than the slime? What have they done to the hitboxes since I last played this? Hell? Heal, please, not hell. That's a claw weapon. Okay. I want to take that and sell it, because we already have one. That we found in here, in fact. Let's take that. Go back to the heals. I'll push on a little bit more, but inventory is an issue now. I should mark what I need for the armor specifically, because I think I've still accidentally marked what I need for the sword. You see, actually, I was going to say, like, the thing is I don't have a lot of time for recording right now, so I have to focus on that. That's not true anymore. Sora leaves me alone when she needs to now, more or less. Sometimes that's not true. I recorded some Isaac today, and recorded a bit of it. My throat is still killing me, unfortunately, so I'm finding it very difficult in that regard, but recorded an Isaac run, and I was like, my voice is sore, so I don't really want to do another Isaac run. Oh, that's fine, I'll play. And then I just kind of stopped and was like, oh shit, what I want to play. And I couldn't think of anything. Which is very, very unfortunate, because I wouldn't, if I didn't have a sore throat, I would have happily just sat and recorded more Isaac. But with each run being at least 40-50 minutes, I didn't want to push it and feel like I was rushing just because my throat hurt. Is Annihilation the Alien movie? But I say Moonlighter is worth $20. Yes, I think $20 is a fair asking price. Just don't go in expecting an Isaac-like rogue game. It's got an ending, you're supposed to get to the ending, and then that's it. Boar slime, piss off! Also, you have to be understanding of the developer's slime fetish. That was our last heal. So we're going to have to back out real soon, depending on how bad this next room looks. Oh, you can shoot over that, huh? Alright, we'll just back out now then. Get some armor. Oh, Annihilation is the weird portal thing. Yeah, I watched a review of that. Alright, so what did I need for... I'm currently using... Did I upgrade to Fabric Bandana too? Shit, I need to check. Fabric Bandana Plus. No, I'm using an enhanced version of Tier 1 for everything. Okay, got it. I think the problem was it was so expensive, right? Because it's like, yeah, it's 44 grand. Where is the compare button? There is no compare button. Because I don't want to compare stats to the base version. I want to compare stats to the version I'm actually wearing. And what are we getting here? We're getting 30 more HP. It's nothing major. And our defense would technically go back down as well. I don't feel the upgrade system in this game is done as well as it could be. Because, okay, if I buy this for half my cash, it's like, okay, I've got it. But for it to be better than what I'm wearing, I have to be able to enhance it, or enchant it, whatever it calls it in this game. Because right now that is... How do I check what this is? Oh wait, it took the one I was wearing to make that one. Ooh, I better be able to enhance it, because all I've done is lower my defense. Alright, that's pretty fun. If you're walking in, hey, when you go to your menu, you look like that. Hello, Rakalth. No, I don't want potions right now. 32 grand. And all it does is give you 20 defense, which is probably how much it had before, honestly. Yeah, money is... we need like 50 grand per thing. Alright, well, time to make some money, I guess. Well, sleep till morning, then make some money. Let's put something cheap here. Training gloves will not be cheap. How much is one of them worth again? We don't know. It has no price. Magic wood. Magic wood's got to be worth like 2 grand. And let's see, training gloves. Try like 5 grand and go from there. We don't need to hear about your magic wood. Multiple of you went in the same direction. For shame. Buy something and get out. I mean, we're open. Sorry, got ahead of myself there. I can't tell if he was... I assume he was looking at the wood there. Oops. Sure, let's go down to a really weird price just to annoy me and everyone else here. We're still looking for what the female thieves look like as well. 600 for the hash is too high. Let's try 500. You're a very buxom young lady. Oh, I'm selling the bowls of oranges too cheaply. Oh, a thief just came in. Hello, sir. Please get out. 4,500 for these is too expensive. Let's try 4,100. And then... just gonna steal the gloves. Yeah, sorry, I'm just beating up a criminal. Don't mind me. I don't think anyone will buy that unless they're a warrior type, sadly. 400 was too cheap. Let's try 700. 500 is too cheap. Try 800. The old man was looking at the wood, longingly, one might say. What you got in your backpack? Yeah, I'm still just holding on to them for that price. Not so. Although I might as well save a space by doing that. They're not selling for cheaper than that. 70 is spot on for mushroom. Mushrooms are garbage. I should just sell them when we're in the dungeon. Why aren't these selling? Botany Jottings 3 should be worth more than that. Okay, the pots and the mushrooms have sold. Thank you, get out. Thank you, get out. What else can we put up? Do we know pure acid yet? 300 was too cheap. Try 600. Yeah, we'll try 569. Or your best offer. Alright, I'm gonna sell literal shit for 230 gold. Oh, hello again, thief that's going to steal something I haven't sold one of yet, so I have to remember the price it was before you pick it up. Get out. He's going to try and steal these. 4,000, got it. No, he's going for the gloves again. The fertilizer was still too good a deal. Alright. Why can't I just kill them? I want to be able to murder the thieves so they don't come back. $569 was too much. Yeah. 509. Actually, I should probably look into whether or not I can hire like a bodyguard or something. $400 is spot on for them. That's fine. Can sell these here too. We're just looking to accumulate cash to get gear upgrades at this point. This is the grindy part of the game. I mean, the whole game is a form of grind, I suppose. Will you piss off? Hey, I'm pressing the button! I'm not having that. I pressed the button and it made me roll instead. We'll have to redo that. You ain't stealing from me. Don't put contextual button to stop a thief on the same button as your jump button. That's stupid. It'll save for when we just came out of the dungeon. Come on. I'm pressing the buttons. Okay, I mean, there we are. Okay, it just took a little while. I have caught a few comments. Nothing major. Oh, actually, that's even better because that's when I made it daytime. So it's literally the start of that day. Perfect. Well, now we need to just remember what I put stuff down to. So I think it's probably going to be like 1k for them. This wasn't selling at 500, so we'll do 400 for that. These were way too high, so we'll go down to like 3,500. Those were too good a deal. I think 800 was what I put them to. That's sold. That's fine. Oh, and the hash leaf was too high. There. All it does is skip me a few bad customers, so really it's a help. That looks one chuck. That was still a deal on those. Oh, that was still a deal on the pots? I thought I put that up by 200 before as well, and it was... okay. Thank you, get out. If you don't like my prices, get out. She thought the hash leaf was too good a deal. I guess the people do have different wants and needs. So if we don't get a warrior type this time, the club won't sell, but I know it will sell as soon as one of them does enter, so there's no need to change the price. Just gotta wait for RNG. Actually, I'm gonna try and get 2 more gold out of each of them. I feel like there's some leeway there. Is anyone excited for Behemoth? Yes! I'm looking forward to seeing how they're implementing it. I hope it's not half-assed. Because I really want to have a good fight. And by good fight, I mean, hey, everything's a one-hit kill. Sorry, I meant to say, by good fight, I mean not that. Piss off. The thief mechanic is stupid. Or at the very least, it should remember the price it was up for sale at when I stopped them stealing. If I remember rightly, whatever I set the fertilizer to, it was way too cheap. So I'm going to go a little higher. 400 is spot on for them. Still too good a deal at that price, huh? Hello, Lord Psychon. The thief is back. Buy something and get out. I'm busy. Piss off. And the acid I put up too high, I think. Knew somebody would find that price acceptable if I just held on long enough. $700 is perfect price for them. It's really, really good fertilizer, yeah. Didn't get a warrior type person to come look at the knuckles though. I don't think the farmer guy's going to be interested in it really. I don't think we're going to get a warrior at this rate. Everything else here I want to keep anyway, so if you don't buy that, just close up shop I think. Unless he's going to buy it maybe? No, he didn't even look at it. Get out. Let's see, we'll sell those. Might as well sell that. Well, we have those for sale, I don't know their value yet. The wood I'll still keep just in case I need it for something else that I've forgotten about. I did press down, I swear. The vines we don't need for anything. Put them in the bargain bin, those two. Alright, 50 grand almost. That's enough for one upgrade. That stuff in there. So the jottings 2, we haven't sold any of them. Start at 1,250 and go from there. Alright, time to go dungeon crawling. With a little bit more health and a little bit, well, maybe the same armor actually. I was getting caught up on the story in chat. Give me all your fertilizer in the game, just to be specific. That is some good damage. For now, we'll just not worry about everything and just grab everything until inventory's full, then start dumping stuff. But keep the fertilizer is good. This is a dead end. What are those? Hello Daniel, congratulations. Are you, do you already have plans for what you're intending to do now? Like, I don't know how it works elsewhere. Because high school would be our equivalent of secondary school, which would put you at either 16 or 18. So that would mean your choices are like higher education or getting a job, or I guess being a jobless hippie. Yes, being an adult sucks. Having responsibility sucks. Youth is wasted on the young, as they say. Definitely get rid of those pals. We do have some fertilizer, but it has to be... Wait, hang on. I don't remember if I've sold fertile... No, I haven't sold fertile soil. That could be worth more. Okay, I need to be aware of that. Unless that responsibility is a puppy. A puppy can be an annoying responsibility as well. At times. Like when she poops on your carpet, for instance. You know, just as a hypothetical, I mean. Or refuses to do her business outside because she's scared of every little noise that ever exists. Again, just hypothetical. So we then to the next floor. I will go down now while we have the bonus HP because it's more dangerous down here. More loot as well. Okay, you've got a plan. Oh yeah, you were waiting to hear about your visa or something, weren't you? Okay, the straw I don't need. Forest fruits, when it's got that... No, that's a curse removal, isn't it? Okay, that's good. Well, they are worth something. I'll hold on to it for now. The pots are definitely worth something. Destroys one item in the direction shown. Okay. Uni in Sweden is much more affordable. I thought by and large uni was expensive everywhere. I forgot to buy more heals. Well, we have one now, but bugger. Forgot to buy the heals. Thank you, Rydog, for gifting a subscription to Daniel. It's the first time you've gifted a subscription on the channel, apparently. Presumably to help congratulate Daniel on getting out of high school. Yes, you do rack up a lot of debt by going to uni, unfortunately. But in theory, you're supposed to get a good enough job when you leave uni to cover it within a certain number of years. If I was still working just retail, I would still not be earning enough that they'd start taking a significant amount to pay off my student debts. Also, I thought I paid off like a pretty big chunk of it last year, or maybe the year before, whenever the Overwatch year was, when my channel was doing really well. I thought I'd paid off quite a big chunk of it, almost half in fact, but I didn't realise that the statements they'd been sending me did not include interest. So the interest was countering a lot of what I'd given back. I still paid off some of it, but not nearly as much as I hoped. Or thought I did, which kind of sucked. So it's like, oh, like maybe like a couple more years of that and I won't have to worry about student loans, or repaying them rather. Little did I realise. this is sending an item home. I just gotta try and remember and take these out. Why did I need these? No, wrong button. Yes, interest is a bitch. I just wish they'd included that on every statement. It's like they only included it on this year's to like indicate here's what you paid off. Oh, by the way, here's how much you owe and here's how much interest we've been putting on it. It's like, oh, okay. There was me thinking that I could have been debt-free in like 2 years. Although thankfully, at least the way it works in the UK is you have to earn a certain amount in a year or they won't expect you to pay back anything. I think it's a surprisingly high amount you have to be earning. Like, as I say, if I was just working a retail job, I don't think I'd be earning enough for them to be expecting any kind of repayment. I think we read all the journals on the jungle area. Oh, come on. Oh, definitely not going into the third area because we're still not strong enough to cope with this area easily. Just gonna sell you. I am gonna keep you. Did the gifted sub go through? Yes, it did. I don't know why we're not seeing the icon next to Daniel, but it did go through. He might need to like join or leave and join again, or just give it a second. Oh yeah, you always have to pay back your loans, but in the US do you not have like a minimum earnings thing? Or is it just you have to pay back a certain percentage until it's all gone? You can sign up for one, but it takes forever to pay back that way. Well, taking forever to pay back a loan is still preferable to like being penniless. That does not sell for a lot. But we need it because it's used to make heals. It doesn't sound like the American way of doing the loans is as fair as the way we do it here. But that's the way it works for a lot of things here. Like, you don't pay normal tax unless you earn a certain amount here. You don't get self-employment wages taxed unless you earn a certain amount self-employed, which I didn't know was a thing until my sister was doing her taxes. Because she works a normal job, but then she started working for herself as well on the side, doing her own business. And she was like, okay, I'll declare my earnings as partially self-employed as well as working for a company. And then she filled it on and the tax website was like, no, you're not self-employed. She's like, yeah, I am. I stated it and I declared my earnings from my self-employed job. And they're like, nah, because you didn't earn above X amount, you're not classed as self-employed. So, you know, just that money's just yours. It's not a very high amount. Relatively to like loans and normal tax. Same in the US, but the amount needed to be taxed is ludicrously low, like $3,000 US. Damn, that is low. I don't know the precise amount, but I think in the UK to get like to be expected to pay normal tax, you have to have earned, I think it's up to like 12 grand now. No, maybe, no, I think it's less than that. It's less. Like, maybe 10 or 11. Destroys the curse of one item. Let's do that. I think we can do that. Ooh. You might want to do that via that. So what you're saying is lie about how much money you make while self-employed? No! That's wrong. That's immoral. Immoral. Immoral? Whichever. Nobody likes paying taxes, but it does pay for basic services. Like, I declare everything. I declare what I get from Patreon, even though I believe, like, you could make the argument that Patreon is not an income, it's donations. But I declare it, one, just to be safe, and two, because I do treat it as an income. Now, granted, you don't get bonus points for being honest, but at least you can feel right in knowing that you were honest. Interest accrued on top of interest? Yep. That is the thing everywhere, unfortunately. Yes, immoral is bad. Amoral means neutral. Yes, I know. I misspoke. But you could say, the argument could be made that, like, not declaring everything you earn for taxes is not necessarily immoral. You could say it's amoral. I wouldn't, but you might. This is not what I thought we'd be talking about when I started the stream today. Usually Reaper would have to be in the call for us to talk about boring things like taxes. Is that the boss door? Have we seen the boss to this floor? That looks like a boss door. I don't want to lose anything. But we could maybe take a quick peek and see what my damage is like against him, or how much damage he does to me. Come for the quality content, stay for the life lessons. If only that were true. Right, I'm gonna go back and heal. Some flowers grew. Yeah, it is a boss. It's a flower. Oh no, it's a tentacle flower. Carnivorous mute? Mutti? Yeah, it must be mute. That did not do much damage to him at all. You could cheese him with the bow. Oh, I'm stuck on the... Should probably get rid of the hedges. Oh, he has jump. Okay. I don't know how the jump hit me when he didn't land on me. Oh, it's like the Hush fight. Oh god, you don't look for inspiration on the Hush fight. Why aren't you dying? No. They have a lot of HP. He's doing like 37 a hit. Yeah, I need a little bit more damage, but not that bad, honestly. Okay. A little bit more defense wouldn't do too bad either. I heard a lot from just selling stuff, actually. So we do not have this yet because I bought the armor. This will do. And then we should have enough. How much was it to enchant? I mean, was it 20 grand? Wrong shop. Oh, the music becomes posh if you walk into the store. I like that, it's a nice little touch. $32 grand. Okay. Oh, I should buy some potions while I'm minding. It did kind of change for him too. Where are my potions? Why are they sitting on the floor? It's stacked with the one I'm holding. There we are. Can hold 5 max in that slot. Don't have time to sort my inventory because I just want to make some money now, so we'll just quickly open. And sell what we can. Because I want to upgrade that headband. I need those for something, so I'm going to hold on to them until I'm sure that I don't need them anymore. Because I don't remember. Someone bought it for 3,500, even though that was way too much apparently. So, it's like 1,700. Your wife's aunt shared a photo of Jesus that's actually Obi-Wan to her Facebook page. Nice. Facebook is terrible. I abandoned it last week. That was too good a deal for the Jottings too, apparently. So if you do follow the Flik Gaming Stuff Facebook page, it will not be updated again. Fertile soil we did not sell because it was the other type we sold. Hello, the scientist. Buy things and get out. I need the money to buy a better headband enchantment. I sold straw yet? I did. 60 was too low. Sora, what are you barking at? Or barking incessantly at? She's sitting on my bed through there. She's probably heard something because I've got the window open because it's warm. Thank you, get out. Oh, you want those gloves? You look like a burly warrior type. Now you want those? What the hell do you want them for? Buy the straw. You got it right. And that was too good a deal for the whatever it is, saffron. Thank you, Riffy Bandit, for 2 months in a row subscription. Hello all, glad I could catch the stream. I'm also glad you could catch the stream. Hello. Did I say scream? Stream. That old man was rich. Would you like to buy some venomous spores off me? You probably shouldn't eat them or anything like that though. guess I could sell one of these just to try and work out a value for them. It's, I don't know, like start at 900 and go from there. Oh, he was loaded. Oh, warrior! Have I got the battle gloves for you? Come waste your money over here quickly before this thief steals it again, the little shit. It's too expensive at 5,000. Alright. Well, I have to put it back down once he steals it anyway. I'm right here. So that was too good a deal for that. Yeah, sometimes the space button prompt just does not register. Should not be a thing on a very time sensitive deal. Like 3,500. That's still too much. But these warrior types are meant to be loaded. Yeah, he's gonna give up. We still made enough for the upgrades, that's fine. Venomous spores was too expensive at 500. What, you don't want to get poisoned and die? Cowards. Alright, just get out. I like that the thief obeys when I tell the store to close. $34,000. Not a huge amount, but enough. So plus 15 defense. So that puts us at 50 defense and 235 HP. What do they do? Objects that can inspire people? Sure. Oh. Gonna do that during the day, alright. I'll do that in the morning then, maybe? Or I can make people give me a 20% tip. Sure. Shall force them via trickery from my till to give me a 20% tip on every sale. For the really expensive items, that's a pretty significant difference. So chat, as I go on another dungeon crawl, what shall we talk about? How they also get Skyped. What did you see that interested you at E3, if indeed you watched anything? I'm not talking about pie, and I haven't had a cake. I will get a cake once family is back from holidays. And it will be the most childish cake I can find, as is tradition. The Resident Evil 2 remake looks good, yep. Ghost of Tsushima looks good too. Control was Remedy's new game, right? I'm really disappointed that it's not Alan Wake 2. Because Remedy only make one game at a time because they're a very small developer. So if they're working on Control, they ain't working on Alan Wake. And that makes me sad, because Alan Wake is really good. With this new defense I can manage with a third room. Actually, we're early enough that I don't care if I lose the crap we've just picked up already, so sure, I'll give it a try. Are you enemies? That's a big glowing rock thing. Alright, so the third area is fire themed. They roll at you and they do the thing. What's that? Magnetic core. Cyberpunk 2077 looked good, yeah. No, I didn't watch the Nintendo thing. Did I see sparkles on that hole there? Or was I not looking properly? I don't want to jump to my damage. I was going to say death, but you don't die. I want to see confirmation of whether or not I saw sparkles here. Because I don't think they reappear again if I leave and come back. I want you to tell me if I ask. Alright, I'll just not risk it, it's fine. I just thought I saw them out the corner of my eyes as I was going. To me, Cyberpunk 2077 being first person is a good thing, because I want it just to be a better Deus Ex. You know, like the same kind of story maybe, but with subtlety or something. I think the perfect thing I retweeted was that Simpsons Video Games Twitter account. And for the Nintendo conference, they posted from that Halloween episode where Ned Flanders is in control of the world and everybody is dressed like Ned Flanders. That's Nintendo fans. It's first person, yeah, they confirmed it, and they did a closed, like, behind doors gameplay demo for magazines and stuff. So if you're hoping for Witcher 3 but sci-fi, you're not getting that. You know what makes the forest dungeon much better than the first dungeon? Less vor slimes. They're very rare here, whereas they're super common in the first area. Mushrooms are garbage, let's get that out of here. Ooh, those are valuable. Those can get lost. As well. No, sticks don't drop in this dungeon. No. I just say that I never see vor slimes, immediately I get a room with one. Luckily they're not threatening at all. I kind of discussed in an Isaac run, like, what conference I felt succeeded in what you're supposed to be doing at E3 and what failed. I guess, spoilers, but I think Microsoft had the best show and Sony probably had the worst, but Microsoft having the best show did not make me want a Xbox, and I'm still never going to buy one. So they might have won it in terms of putting on a good show and having a lot of games to show off. They showed off nothing that made me want their console. At all. I don't know who won the Fortnite charity event, but I don't know whether or not they were being sincere or not, but I believe there's a clip going around of them being told that the million they won is going to charity and not themselves, and them being very disappointed about that. Oh, I don't have room. I mean, plenty of the things that Microsoft showed off are also on PlayStation. But the manner in which it was presented in Sony's conference was absolutely terrible. And that's why they have the worst one. They've still got good games coming. It's just they did a piss poor job of doing a show this year. I am surprised that it didn't turn out to be Bloodborne 2, but some weird Samurai Dark Souls that From Software is doing. And I have read how it's kind of going to be playing differently to a standard Souls type game too. Also, I don't know why there were so many samurai themed games. Like I talked about this in the Isaac episode as well I was recording today. Like, is it pure coincidence that the 3 samurai games were in the same E3, or did they all think Neo was going to be more popular than it was? Because Neo didn't do that well. Ninja Theory is not doing well in general, which is all the more boggling why Microsoft bought them. A coincidence? A coincidence that 3 different developers thought samurai. Something like zombies or pirates, that's a bit more generic, and I can see people kind of accidentally doing all that the same. But samurai though? Not even like ninjas or anything like that, but very specifically samurai. Run for either of these. Oh, I'm sure they got Ninja Theory for a good price. Yeah, they were struggling. They needed a buyer. It's the creeper face room. There was a sale on samurai animations. Of course! It wouldn't be something as... Ooh, that's a fancy looking chest. It wouldn't be something as weird as like Samurai Jack making a resurgence and being popular in America or something weird like that. Okay. Botany Drawings 1, Botany Drawings 2. So we want to convert a lot of things into Botany Drawings. Oh, actually no, let's make a lot of magnetic cores. So if we move that up there, get rid of them. Oh wait, no, that's not multiplying the item, it's making them become that. So yeah, those will become those. And then we want lots of baskets, sorry, jars rather. Those can just get sold. Destroys 1 item curse. Okay. We won't be taking everything here, but at the very least I can just sell most of it for profit. What else don't we need? 1 basket of oranges. Oh wait, no, we have 2. There we are. Death Stranding continues to look absolutely stupid and not a game, so it's something I'm not interested in at all. It's another one of those games where Kojima's weird fixations are the focus rather than like creating an entertaining product. Like, here's that lady from The Thing, and we're gonna like have a really big close-up of her face while she eats a maggot for like 15-20 seconds. Really enjoying it, so you can see her mouth moving, and then when she swallows it, it makes a really horrible gulping sound. You can tell when Kojima put that together, he was doing it one-handed. And yet he'll still be praised for it. I found the boss again. Yes, it is lewd. You know, all his games are just self-masturbation. That's why they're so bad. He's that weirdo that just keeps on doing stuff that somehow earns him praise. Yep. He won't get away with it forever. In fact, I do have a prediction. I think Death Stranding will sell absolutely amazingly because it's his first game free of Konami. It'll be shit. And then after that, his career will go downhill. People will be forgiving of it because it's a Kojima game. They'll be like, well, this, yeah, it's not very good, but it is Kojima, so, you know, it's fine. Don't want to bother trying to get the boss again. Why not? I'm curious what a charged up attack with the greatsword does to it. The graphics are like most likely where he spent all his creative time. He has a man boner for Norman Reedus. Holy hell, that's very damaging. I mean, that's fine if Daryl is his favourite character in The Walking Dead. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. But, you know, games aren't where you live out your guy crushes. Now. Oh, the tentacles all hit. Alright, so I can do a lot of damage to him, but I need a bit more armour to be able to stand there and take it, I think. I'm to like half health, but... I think you've got to attack him from below to make sure the tentacles don't hit you. So I need to lure him up here. And then I can hit him down here. He's doing his hush thing. Don't mind me, I'm just manipulating your AI. Oh hey, you jumped all the way down here, huh? He only got hit one. Oh god, I'm stuck. Ah! He only got hit once there. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. Oh. I really wish you would stop staying down there. He is going to die. Prune the plant achievement unlocked. Hello, Alicat. How the hell am I going to make room for all this crap now, though? Yes, get rid of them. Get rid of the slimes. Got enough slimes. What are these? Carnivorous mutate seeds. Okay. How much of this can I take? Carnivorous mutate jottings, 3 of them. I mean, I've got a bunch of them now, so we can just get rid of them. None of them are going to stack up. Jottings 3. Jottings 1. Gets rid of some of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of the Jottings 1. Jottings 2. I don't know if I've sold any strong... Oh no, I'm turning them into Jottings 2. And them into Jottings 1. Yeah, I think I'll just sell this one then. Alright. Whoop. No games are addictive. That's kind of the point, yeah. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. But my gear is very behind the curve now. Because it kind of already was. Boy. You defeated the Golem King and now the Forest Guardian. You risk too much. Pushing me to do a heart attack is what you're doing. Yeah, that's a normal sentence. Your grandfather would be so worried sick if he was still around. Worried and unreasonably proud. I can just hear him. My grandson, a merchant that slays guardians. Can you believe that? That man as stressful as you. ... At the request of the town, I am to inform you that the desert dungeon is now open to all. Fools, we close these dungeons for a reason. Additionally, there should be new shop expansion items on the town board. Hopefully that will keep you busy, away from any further guardians. ... Moonlighter is starting to look like its old busy self though. Thank you, Drunk Gamer 56 for 8 months in a row. A lovely day to sit back and watch and relax. Thank you for implying this is both relaxing and worth watching. I'm going to look at the new things available. Does that mean I can buy this man now? Sure. Let's hire this man and see what he does. The hawker. I wonder if he hawks goods. Because if he doesn't, he'll be getting hawked a loogie. I think that joke works. Fellow, oh, it does change. Thank you for requesting my cart. My name is Alan. Very fancy name there. And my crafty decorations remind people of what it's like to feel again. If your shop is in little need of a decor, or I see. Ah, I see. So it's just to pretty up the place. I wonder if they have. Oh, there. Increases the time visitors wait in queue. That's not really required. Max number of visitors to the shop. The time the shop can be open. Every visitor adds a generous. That plus the one I already have would be a 40% tip. Give me this. I will take that. Thank you. Now get out. Oh wait, you're not in my shop. Get out of this town. Seems really good. So I can put this. Yeah, 130%. Wait, that number doesn't add up. Anywho, we are selling the things. Let's see here. I wonder what that magma core is worth. 500 was too good a deal. Buy something and get out, or my sparkly crystal will kill you. Good price? Yeah, okay. That was too good a price, and the oranges still. Oh, it's a little kid thief. Hello, little shit. Kindly get out. Try and sell this magnetic core for like 3 grand and just see where we go from there. Look at you, you little snot-nosed shit. Get out of my store. Don't you dare pick up that glove that's worth 2,500. Don't you dare. Oh, thank you. Contextual button, please. What was that? Looks like a telephone going off. Did I miss something there? That's the right price, good. I've got a bunch of crap I could be selling in the bargain bin in my other chests, but... meh. That was still a bargain? Right, so that's too much for the magma core. I knocked a third of the price off it, you better thank me. Oh, warrior came in. Have I got the crap for you? I mean, world-class goods for you. Still too high. I knocked another grand off it just for you, or your burly friend over here. Ah, he was interested in the sword and shield, eh? Even though he already has a great sword, the superior weapon. Interesting choice, fool. I mean customer. Get out. You look interesting. You're like... if she was in red, she would be Carmen Sandiego. I think they said that was too expensive as well. Yeah. Right, a grand then. Is this what all the shopkeepers are like in Scotland? I was a shopkeeper in Scotland, so yes. I don't think anyone else is going to come in that will buy something I currently have for sale. I did not get a good drop from the third era early then, because this isn't even selling for a grand, which is pathetic. Did I kill the monsters to get the items I sold too? No, they were given to us by horrible Americans. Oh, you can place a picture here? Didn't know that. Still too expensive. Probably going to be the same price as the sword then, which is 500. Yeah, the little snot nose shit is back. Get out of my store. All of you get out of my store. You're not worthy of being here. Haven't sold any ancient wood yet. Okay, try grand and go from there. Yeah, it's not dripping from his nose. 50 grand a day seems to be like our bog standard at this point. Those can get sold, that can get sold. Those can get sold. No, not the good. I'm trying to just save the stuff that's unique, just for the sake of it, even if it's not used for anything. So that means those are a no-no. And let's put up those. We're not going to have room for everything though. Sword and Shield isn't going to be able to sell for now. Damn it. Here we are. Alright, well I guess we'll go have a quick look at the third area, see what we can get our hands on. And then after we do one more day of the shop, we'll probably swap over then, because I'm in the mood to stomp zombie faces in. There's one of those little thief bastards. What button is the murder button? Rio guy, etc. Oh. Desert Dungeon. Only for heroes. Tech Dungeon. No entry. So hey, if no one saw the stream I did on my birthday, I played Overwatch again. Is that a prinny? I think that was a prinny. Please don't die over the pit. No. Chilled lava. Resistant glass. Right, don't be sarcastic. That's my job. Wow, my bow is out of... I was gonna say out of whack, that's not what I mean. It's fallen behind the curve. It's not doing enough damage. It does still stun though, if it actually hits things. Oh, for God's sake. Oh wait. Why would you go over there? Oops, stuff. A lot of stuff out in the hole there. Fluid conduct? Fluid conduct is why I got fired from my last job. Oh no. It's more Vor slimes. Fire gem. I did not restore my health again. I mean, I'm not allowed to take stuff. Stuff! That looked like sinister cloth there. Fireproof cloth, okay, I was close. Flammable dust, insulating dust. Oops. I was hoping to find the heal soon. That door just turned on fire. Ah, I see. Wrong way. Oh, that's new. Ow. That leaves only one direction. Oh wait, no, I still go up here. Bye, Ruffy. And thank you. Data entry 103. The recent store shortages are no longer considered errors in keeping. Materials, various tools are actually vanishing on a daily basis. A guard program is being created to keep an eye out for the intruders. It sounds like it's talking about me being the person that's liberating things from this dungeon. Reuse? Excuse me. Oh, did I have to turn that on to get the way down to the next floor to work? Thank you, Alley Cat. Thank you, iframes, from doing that attack, I guess. I'll try and do a full clear of this first floor, but then I think we'll back out to try and work out what's viable to hold on to and what's not. slime ferns. Ah. Oops. One thing is clear, these dungeons are arranged to assist in the ransacking of them. But there is a glitch in the system, an anomaly working against their design, the guards. They work autonomously without thought, their only concern the defence of the treasures in the dungeon, which seems in direct conflict with the dungeon's sole purpose. I'd wager whatever places the guards here is separate from what forms the dungeons. Okay. It's getting a little confusing. Now let's back out. Which one button? See what these things are worth. Well, once I sell the stuff I put up, obviously. Maybe actually, did this unlock more things? The banker for 70 grand. $60 grand we could get a store increase. I'll maybe hold off and get the 60 grand for the store increase, because clearing that first floor of the third area wasn't too bad. Buy something and get out, we're open. Why would you go after the one thing you don't like? There's so many other things you might like. Like these, for instance. See? Told you. Alright, let's find out what a fireproof cloth is worth. Let's go for like 2 grand. What is that called? Diamagnetic sand. Let's try a grand for them and see where we go from there. It's probably wishful thinking, but we'll see. Wire type came in. Oh, did I have the sword and shield? Put up? No, I stored it, didn't I? She took it, but she wasn't happy with the price. So that's a start. Yeah, it's that Lord. Oh, a thief just came in. Wait, is that not what we just sold? Did I not sell the dye? Was it flammable dust? What was this I sold? Why isn't it registered the price she bought it for? It was up for a grand, right? And that was slightly too high, so we'll do like 850. Get out. $600 was too much. Fluid conduit. Oh, damn there. I don't know, let's try like 3 grand for that. Hello, Fair Strife. Wait, is that another thief that came in? Piss off. I found a good price for those at least. Not in a good price for them. I haven't seen if anything's been said about the cloth price though, because I wasn't paying attention when the thief came in. I don't know, like 500 for flammable dust. Fire gem? A fire gem's gotta be valuable, right? Keep on expecting things to actually be valuable and they always turn out not to be. Took it at that price but wasn't happy about it. No, she wasn't happy with the price, but she's still taking it as well. Alright, I saw that time. That was too high for the cloth. Could I interest you in a 1700 cloth? Get out of here, kid. Get out of here. You're gonna grab this and I'm gonna stop you. Hello, Bliss of Cake. Come on, Granny, you know you want this fluid conduit. Still too high for the cloth. Try 1500. Oh, she's gonna buy it, but she was a bit unhappy with the price. That's good enough for me. That probably means the right place for it to be like 1350, I guess. Magnetite. I know numbers of Subnautica players that would be very interested in buying you for 1200. Saver plus plus achievement unlocked. I guess we're getting over 100 grand. So was that price too low for the pipe? Hang on, I sold it. Why is it not in this list? Oh, whatever. The game's a bit glitchy. Actually, dark steel sheet sounds like something you would use for crafting. Get in there. Yeah, I'll just sell some of my crap. I mean, valuable things that every customer should be interested in buying. So I won't bother selling that. Hello, Junior 88. Let's see, what is that? Oh, that's the other gloves we found that had the stats increase on them, yeah. So what was I going to do? I was going to buy the shop increase, that's right. Expansion! Achievement unlocked. God, he's going to be getting time and a half for working this late at night. And it'll take twice as long to do it, because you know what handymen are like. Phew, that was hard work. Still not trusting me. Remember, it is bigger in the inside. I don't believe you. Alright, I believe you. Hey, it looks pretty nice now. So I've got these fancy cases. I wonder if things in them sell for more. What can they place here? Oh, I see. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Oh yeah, they might be thief-proof. That's a possibility. Well, if I have anything super duper expensive, I guess I'll bung them in those then. Alright, I'm going to buy some potions while I'm minding. And then we'll swap over. I'll stick with these ones. 2, 3, 4 will do.
It was worth it!
Thank you, O Junior 88, for gifting a subscription to Fair Strife 42. Enjoy them emotes, courtesy of them. We're switching over to Dying Light co-op with Valnar, CR, and Cort if he's around as well.